everyone, it's me, CNB, and today we're back with another ASMR gaming video. Today's video is going to be a highly requested Warzone class video. I did this video a long time ago, and let's just say the classes that I made for that video were not good classes. It was like very early on in the game's, lifespan, and so I didn't really know what the meta was. I didn't really know what to do as far as like how to build a weapon and what attachments to put on, what attachments not to put on. So needless to say that those classes were not very good, and plus I did like 10 classes and I was just doing like spitballing random classes. But for this video I'm going to be giving you guys 3 comp tournament weapons that you can use. These are meta weapons, a lot of them, we're at the end of the season, so this video might be irrelevant here come in like a week, because usually season over season they do a lot of weapon tweaking and weapon rebalancing, but at least for the next week you should be able to use these weapons just fine. And they're not going to be in any particular order. Some of them, at the end of the day, it's all personal preference. It's all personal preference. So use what is most comfortable to you. But for me, these 3 weapons are really good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these builds. But before I do that, if you're not currently subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you are already subscribed. Thank you for coming back, thank you for tuning in. I hope you learn a thing or two, and yeah, let's just get into it. So lately I've been running this Reigns skin. I love this Night Out skin. He is so clean, so clean. The blazer on his back, that's so cool to me. Can you turn her all the way around? Yeah, look at that. That's so sick. Looking fresh, right? Looking absolutely fresh. Alright, and you can see my loadout that I've been using. Again, I stream on Twitch every single day, so I'm trying out different weapons. Plus, it was double XP. I was trying to level up my fin, which honestly, the fin is not bad, but I'm not going to be covering that in this video. The first weapon I'm going to cover, and this is probably the most meta weapon right now, and it's definitely gonna get nerfed here come in a week, because it is just way too broken. It's the FFAR, right? The FFAR is so incredibly broken right now. There's a lot of ground spawn FFARs as well, so people just like look for those, they pick them up, and they just frag out. And then eventually you get your loadout, you get your 50 round mag, which we'll get into the build here in a second. But the custom FFAR is without a doubt the meta right now. You can use it at long range, you can use it at short range. It's almost like an SMG and an AR built into one weapon. So what a lot of people have been doing, myself included, is pairing it with like a sniper rifle, which I've kind of gotten away from the Kar 98 and gotten more on the SPR lately. I haven't tried the SPR since they nerfed it back when it was like super broken, and I recently got back on it, and it's really nice. Maybe we'll talk about that as like a bonus weapon here in a little bit. But here is my FFAR build, which they've actually fixed the bruiser grip, so we're actually going to throw the field agent grip on it, because the bruiser grip is kind of broken, or it used to be broken. Apparently they fixed it in the last week or so. But we have the agency suppressor, which is basically the monolithic suppressor. We have the takedown barrel. You can go task force, but honestly, I don't mess with the task force barrels. Me being a controller player and it adding that extra recoil, I'd rather just have the takedown barrel. Honestly, the Ranger barrel might even be better. I haven't tried that out. This is just what someone told me to use, and so I've always used it, and this just works for me. Raider stock, sprint to fire time, aim, walking, movement speed. Honestly, I think that is best if you're gonna run the field agent grip. When you were running the bruiser grip though, you were so fast, you were like too fast using the Raider stock, so I used the airborne elastic wrap. It gives you that extra aim downside time, the flinch resistance, aim while going prone, but apparently the elastic wrap, or like all of these wraps, are kind of broken in Warzone, or at least so I've heard. So a lot of people like to use the Raider stock. You could honestly go with a sight if you don't like the iron sights, but honestly the iron sights are so clean. Of course you got the 50 round fast mag, and yeah, so if anything is interchangeable, it's the stock. You know, if you don't like the stocks, if you don't like running Raider stock, then maybe go with a rear grip, but just look how much mobility it gives you when you throw on that Raider stock. Which the mobility can be a good or a bad thing for those of you that watch my Twitch. I don't like the Raider stock. It makes me move way too fast and I can't even aim. Like, I can't even lock onto somebody. But with the field agent grip, it kind of slows you down when you're shooting, so it kind of counterbalances that a little bit. Like I said though, this is the most broken gun in Warzone right now, hands down. And I'm realizing now, hold on 1 second, I'm realizing that you guys cannot see the stats, so let's maybe move that over there. There's the stats for the weapon. Yeah, secondary, you know, the dual die moddies, broken, still broken. They nerfed them, but they're still broken. You know, you're probably gonna grab your overkill first, right? You can run whatever secondary you want with it. Me, I like this. I've made custom built a SBR, but I've since changed it up. This is what I use, right? That right there, I think, is what I use. If you're wondering what I use for the SBR, which I love this SBR, I really do. So that is a really good class, being that the FFAR is really good to run as like an SMG slash AR. Like I said, you can use this thing either way. It's nasty. It's nasty. So since it is both an SMG and an AR, you can pretty much run anything you want. As I said, you could run a launcher if you wanted to. Shout out Squiggle. This man Squiggle has been using launchers, but yeah. Perk 1, I always use double time, but honestly, I might swap over to EOD soon. And amped. And honestly, I've been thinking about changing up my second perk as well. I picked up Specialist recently, the Specialist bonus, and that high alert is super, super powerful. You know when someone sees you, so you can just like take cover. You don't get stuck in bad positions anymore. Maybe even restock, you know, recharges equipment. Hardline, no. Wait, 25% off kiosk prices for kill streaks, field upgrades, and armor plates. Wait, I did not know that. Maybe that is worth a look. Doubt it, right? Ghost, obviously, is the main thing everybody runs. And, Point Man, more money for completed missions. Yeah, no. Really, it's like High Alert and Ghost. Ghost is the most meta. But I've been wanting to kind of experiment a little bit lately. But there you go. There is your first class setup. Let's go ahead and get into my second class, which I do not even think I currently have made. So let's go ahead and make it ourselves. We'll just get rid of this M13. But it is a tactical rifle from Black Ops. It is the M16 from Black Ops, which I have like 3 legendary ones right now. Let's go with the Constable. And of course, gotta throw on that Dark Matter Ultra. We grinded so hard for that, right? So I'm not 100% sure how to build this thing, but again, it's all personal preference. Agency silencer, I'm gonna guess. We'll take that off. We gotta go with the 3x on this thing. The 3x is the meta for sure. We're gonna go with with the field agent grip. That's always the best grip. We'll take that off. Let's go with the 60 round mags. And so the last attachment has to be a barrel. I believe the strike team barrel is the best. Adds damage and fire rate. Could be the task force though. I think it's strike team. We're gonna go with the strike team barrel. So there is your M16. This thing is an absolute beam. Like 2 burst with no stopping power rounds. With stopping power rounds, you can like 1 burst people to the head. It's nuts. This thing is gonna definitely get nerfed soon as well. I don't know what's going on with this skin. It was like not fully. That's weird. Oh, you know what? Because it's the attachments that have the like the color scheme on it. But yeah, this thing is an absolute beam. This is super meta right now. It's really annoying because I'm not good with burst weapons or single fire weapons. I didn't really like the DMR when it was meta. Even though everybody was using it, I was just super bad at it. I just don't like semi-automatic or burst fire weapons. And so this is really bad for me, right? Because everybody else is so good with these classes. Yet I'm just getting wrecked. Just getting absolutely wrecked when I try and use them because they're just not my playstyle. That's why I always say play with what is best for your playstyle, which we'll actually get into that for my next class. But again, this thing is an absolute beam. It's good at the range. This is going to be definitely your long range weapon, so I wouldn't pair this with a sniper rifle. If I was to pair this with anything, I would say pair it with an SMG. So we'll go overkill with this, and of course you would have your ghost class set up to pick up after you get your overkill. But always gotta rock the go-to, right? Would be the MP5, the Modern Warfare MP5, right? 45 round mags, tac laser, and no stock, or the collapsible stock. That's pretty much my go-to when it comes to the MP5. Some people like to use maybe take off that and put the subsonic integral suppressor, but let me see, can I even wait, hold on. What's the difference here? Yeah, see, it takes away a lot of range, but you get a little bit more mobility. For me, I think the range is more important. Again, Commando foregrip over everything. Although you could go with like the Ranger or the Merc. Gives it a little bit more recoil control, I believe. But this thing is a beam. You don't need recoil control like that. So that is a solid class setup right there. M16, if you want to run AR / I guess technically the M16 isn't an AR, but it's you know, I classify the M16 as an AR. Those burst weapons are their tactical rifles, but they can be interchanged with ARs. You can go M16, MP5, or you could honestly go M16, FFAR. I've seen a lot of people do that. Just because that FFAR is so versatile. I'm telling you, the FFAR is broken as a gun overall. But for me, the next class I'm going to show you guys, which I've been messing around with this MP7 a little bit. That's not what it is. This is what I've been rocking lately, is this sniper SMG combo, because I love this sniper. This SPR is hitting different, as you guys saw on TikTok. I hit the best snipe of my life a couple days ago. It's actually my last posted TikTok. By the time you've seen this, it'll be the second to last, because I'm posting another TikTok today. But yeah, this SPR is my favorite thing to use right now. But way back when, I made a PP-19 Bison class. That was like the first SMG I used, and oddly enough, one of the better SMGs right now is the Bullfrog. We'll go Spetsnaz grip, 85 round speed max. Remember, this is why we love the Bullfrog in Cold War. I've talked about the Bullfrog in Cold War in the past. 85 rounds. You never have to reload. We're gonna go with the cruise suppressor, the task force barrel, and then I run no stock. Shout out to White Rice, by the way, my mod. White Rice, he's the one that got me on this gun. I should maybe try out something different. Maybe the Grew elastic wrap would be. Actually, that doesn't add any aiming stabilization. Maybe sprint to fire time. The skeletal stock could maybe be good, or maybe just throw a sight on it. But honestly, the sights are so good. The iron sights, right? Really, if I was to change off anything, it would be that right there. But the added mobility of having no stock on an SMG is just unmatched. It's unmatched. So gotta throw on that dark matter. So this right here is my go-to class right now. This is what I've been running. The Bullfrog, 85 rounds. Or wait, yeah, 85 rounds. So you know, I might actually be running this in today's tournament. Matter of fact, I know I'm kind of doing this a little bit late, because by the time you'll see it, the tournament will be over. But I'm playing in the TD tournament today on Twitch. It's a $1,000 tournament, free entry. I'm probably gonna get smacked, if I'm being honest, but we'll get some juicy content. Maybe we'll get a first round win. I don't know. I'm playing with fellow ASM artist and fellow gamer Darker for Serenity. You should definitely check him out on both YouTube and Twitch. This man is partnered on Twitch. Only Twitch streamer to ever be partnered live at TwitchCon. Fun fact. The clip of that is on his Twitter account, but super cool dude, super nice guy. We're going to be running it together. We've actually never played Warzone together, so this could go one of two ways, right? But I'm going to be... Again, all of this would have already happened because it's happening today. And so sorry for not giving you the heads up, but that's why you should always follow me on all other social medias. You should follow me on Twitter, Instagram, hop in the Discord server, right? We have a community Discord server that you can find. You can find all of this in the description down below, and of course my TikTok, and I have a second YouTube channel, so which I have not posted on yet, but I plan on posting on very soon. But yeah, those are the three classes that I would recommend using, or the three weapons, really, more so, right? More so the FFAR and the M16. The Bullfrog is kind of like my wild card. Which again, shout out to Rice for the build. This was definitely what he recommended, and so far so good. Like I said though, I've been trying out different guns. This Finn is not bad. It's not bad at all. I haven't tried it with the Scout Optic yet. I've been using the VLK 3x, but this thing kind of beams people, kind of melts people. And then the MP7. I've always liked the MP7, but I used it. I was using it recently this past weekend and got a kill with it. And the dude, the death comm, was like, "Oh, it's a MAC-10. I can't do anything about that." Nope, sorry. It's an MP7. Definitely try it out if you're looking for a new SMG to try. For me, I always love the blue SMG, the Heartbeat, right? The ground spawn Heartbeat. What else do I have built right now that I'm using? I haven't used any of these other classes really. I've really just been sticking to these two right here. And I know they're all named a bunch of other stuff, but like I said, those are three guns that you can use in Warzone, right, for the next week. For the next week, I'm sure there's going to be some weapon balancing, some weapon tunings. There's a lot of things that are broken right now as far as attachments goes. Some of the attachments don't really do exactly what they say they do in the gunsmith or like weapons menu, but definitely play around with some of the attachments. And at the end of the day, use what best fits your playstyle. But if you ever want to watch me play Call of Duty or Warzone live, I'm always live on Twitch 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come by, check it out. I will, again, everything is linked in the description of every single video. So with that being said, I hope you're having a great week so far. I hope you got off to a good start on a Monday, and I'll see you all in the next one. So if you're watching this during the day, then have a relaxing rest of the day. And if you're watching this at night, then have a great night's sleep. And good night.